Okay, let's start our today's activity, the Paved conference. Let's pray.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us all today in this important gathering. We ask that you bestow your guidance and blessing upon each attendee. May we honor one another by keeping an open mind. May we voice our truth and listen with open heart. Bless everyone present today, that each may be able to share his or her contributions and gifts. Grant good health and safety to loved ones left outside this room, and bestow peace and goodwill to all of us. We ask for your wisdom and grace to use our talents for the betterment of others. May the various activities related to this day be a success through your intervention. With gratitude, we offer this prayer in your name. Amen.
Okay. Okay, let's start our Please say present as I call your name, Orlando P. Manalo, your truly. Ma'am Ligaya A. Senior, on official business, Vice Chairperson, Engineer Sergio B. Bendulo Jr., member, Engineer Leonard Pano Galino, member, Engineer Omar A. Nasino, Engineer Junres M. Jess M. Peralta, Engineer Rosalind R. Vasquez, Head Back Secretariat, Engineer Maria Lutita A. Castro, Back Secretariat member, Engineer Chanda M. Isaw, member, Engineer Cedric Floyd Durante, TWD Head, Engineer Hannah Catherine Arco, member, Engineer Juan Paulo C. Castillo, member, Engineer Kevin Joshua A. Tamanaha, member, Ma'am Gwen Mary Badjo, member, and Engineer Christian Jawe as Sabado, member. Let's start our Paved conference for project ID number 24HG0058, 24HG0059, 24HG0060, 24HG0061, 24HG0062, 24HG0063, 24HG0064, 24HG0065, 24HG0066, 24HG0067, and the last 24HG0068. For our agenda, number 1, brief presentation, explanation by the back, basic contract data, requirements in bidding documents, and document to be submitted by the bidder. Number 2, question and comments from bidders and replies of the back. And number 3, other matters, relevant department orders, and GPBB resolution. Basic contract data. For CY 2024 infra projects, contract ID number 24HG0058, Convergence and Special Support Program, Special Roads Fund, Motor Vehicle Users Charge, MVUC, as per RA 11239, installation of Guardrails safety roller barrier system along Dalaguete-Mantalongon-Badian Road, K0089 plus 530 to K0092 plus 600. Location, Dalaguete, Cebu. ABC, 13,230,000 pesos only. Contract duration, 37 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA. Pickup license, category of C and D for small B, mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost, 25,000 pesos only. For contract ID number 24HG0059, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Construction of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Bulak, Dalaguete, Cebu. Location, Dalaguete, Cebu. ABC, 4,950,000 pesos. Source of fund, 120. Contract duration, 120 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA. Pickup license, category of C and D for small B. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding. Bidding document cost, 5,000 pesos. For contract ID number 24HG0060, contract name, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Evacuation Centers, Quarantine Facilities, Public Health Facilities, Construction of Multipurpose Building, Evacuation Center, Oslob, Cebu. Location, Oslob, Cebu. ABC, 29,700,000 pesos. Contract duration, 225 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA. Pickup license, category of C and D for small B. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding. Bidding document cost, 25,000 pesos. For contract ID number 24HG0061, 001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads and primary roads, and Bacalso Avenue, Cebu South Road. K0077 plus 500 to K0078 plus 572. Location, Dalaguete, Cebu. ABC, 29,890,000 pesos only. Contract duration, 137 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA. Pickup license, category of C and D for small B. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding. Bidding document cost, 25,000 pesos. For contract ID number 24HG0062, contract name 001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads, primary road, and Bacalso Avenue, Cebu South Road. K0087 plus 950 to K0089 plus 100. Location, Dalaguete, Cebu. ABC, 34,594,000 pesos only. Contract duration, 150 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA. Pickup license, category of B for medium A. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding. Bidding document cost, 25,000 pesos. For contract ID number 24HG0063, contract name 001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved road, primary roads, and Bacalso Avenue, Cebu South Road. K0068 plus 770 to K0069 plus 765. Location, Argao, Cebu. ABC, 30,380,000 pesos only. Contract duration, 143 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA. Pickup license, category of B for medium A. Mode of procurement for competitive bidding. Bidding document cost, 25,000 pesos. For contract ID number 24HG0064, contract name 001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, bridge program, retrofitting, strengthening of permanent bridges, Bato Bridge, along Santander, Barile, Toledo Road. Location, Tamboan, Cebu. ABC, 6,566,000 pesos only. Contract duration, 80 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA, pickup license, category of C and D for small B, mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost, 10,000 pesos. For contract ID number 24HG0065, contract name 001, ensure safe and reliable national road systems, bridge program, retrofitting, strengthening of permanent bridges, Lagnason Bridge along 9 and Bacalso Avenue, Cebu South Road. Location, Oslob, Cebu. ABC, 19,379,500 pesos. Contract duration, 105 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA, pickup license, category of C and D for small B, mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost, 25,000 pesos. For contract ID number 24HG0066, contract name 001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, bridge program, retrofitting, strengthening of permanent bridges. Sumagwan Bridge along Argao-Bual-Bual Road. Location, Argao, Cebu. ABC, 13,132,000 pesos only. Contract duration, 93 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA, pickup license, category of C and D for small B, mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost, 25,000 pesos. For contract ID number 24HG0067, contract name, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, or CPAG, access roads and or bridges from the national road leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities. Construction of road, Malones, Babayongan Road, Dalaguete, Cebu. Location, Dalaguete, Cebu. ABC, 48,250,000 pesos. Source of fund, 214 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA. Contract duration, 214 calendar days. Pickup license. Category B for medium A. Mode of procurement. Competitive bidding. Bidding document cost, 25,000 pesos. For contract ID number 24 HG0068, contract name, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, multipurpose buildings, facilities to support social services, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Poblacion, Dalaguete, Cebu. Location, Dalaguete, Cebu. ABC, 4,950,000 pesos. Contract duration, 120 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2024 GAA, pickup license, category of C and D for small B, mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost, 5,000 pesos. Ay, that's na pala. Kaya?
Good morning. For contract ID 24HG0058, Convergence and Special Support Program, Road Fund, Motor Vehicles Users Charge, MVUC, as per RA 11239, installation of guardrails, safety roller barrier system along Dalaguete-Mantalongon-Badian Road, kilometer 89 plus 530 to kilometer 92 plus 600. For the major category of works and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. And the key personnel for the general experience and relevant experience, please refer to the search screen. And for the equipment schedule and its capacity, the bid security of the following forms of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts, please refer to the search screen. For the intended completion of date of 37 calendar days, including predetermined unworkable calendar day of 1 calendar day and 4 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the search screen. For contract ID 24HG0059, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities, to support social services, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Bulak, Dalaguete, Cebu. For the major category of work and similar categories of works, please see and refer to the search screen. For the key personnel, general experience and relevant experience, please refer to the search screen. For the minimum equipment requirements, please refer to the search screen. For the bid security, refer to the search screen. The bid security is valid until 120 calendar days of any of the bids. For the intended completion date, it's 120 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 4 calendar days and 16 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, refer to the and see the search screen. For the contract ID 24HG0060, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Evacuation Center, Quarantine Facilities, Public Health Facilities, Construction of Multipurpose Building, Evacuation Center, Oslob, Cebu. For the major category of work and similar categories of work, please refer to the search screen. For the key personnel, please refer to the search screen. And the minimum equipment requirements. The bid security, please refer to the search screen. And the validity of the bid security is 120 calendar days from the opening of bids. The intended completion of date is 225 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 7 calendar days and 20 48 number of Sundays. For the Bureau of Quantities, please refer to the surge screen.
For the next project, contract ID 24HG0061001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads, primary roads in Bacalso Avenue, Cebu South Road, kilometer 77 plus 500 to kilometer 78 plus 572. For the major category of work and similar categories of work, please refer to the shared screen. For the key personnel requirements, please refer to the shared screen. And also the minimum major equipment requirements. The bid security shall be in a form of a bid security declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 137 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 4 calendar days and 16 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities for this project, please refer to the shared screen. For the next project, contract ID 24HG0062001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads, primary roads in Bacalso Avenue, Cebu South Road, kilometer 87 plus 950 to kilometer 89 plus 100. For the major category of work and similar categories of work, please refer to the shared screen. And also the key personnel requirements and the minimum major equipment requirements for this project. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid security declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 150 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 5 calendar days and 20 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities for this project, please refer to the shared screen. For the next project, contract ID 24HG0063001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads, primary roads in Bacalso Avenue, Cebu South Road, kilometer 68 plus 770 to kilometer 69 plus 755. For the major category of work and similar categories of work, please refer to the shared screen. And also the key personnel requirements and the minimum major equipment requirements. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid security declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 143 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 5 calendar days and 20 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities for this project, please refer to the shared screen. For contract ID 24HG0064, 001 ensure safe and reliable national road system, bridge program retrofitting, strengthening of permanent bridges, Bato Bridge along Santander Barili Toledo Road. For the major category of work and similar categories of work, please refer to the shared screen. Please refer to the screen the key personnel requirements and minimum major equipment requirements. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 80 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 3 calendar days and 12 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the shared screen. For contract ID 24HG0065, 001 ensure safe and reliable national road system, bridge program, retrofitting, strengthening of permanent bridges, Lagnason Bridge along Bacalso Avenue, Cebu South Road. For the major category of work and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. The minimum key personnel requirements, please refer to the shared screen, and also the minimum major equipment requirements. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 105 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 3 calendar days and 12 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities for this project, please refer to the shared screen. For contract ID 24HG0066, 001 ensure safe and reliable national road system, bridge program, retrofitting, strengthening of permanent bridges, Sumaguan Bridge along Argao-Mualboal Road. For the major category of work and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. Also, the key personnel requirements and the minimum major equipment requirements. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 93 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 3 calendar days and 12 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the shared screen. For contract ID 24HG0067, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Alleviating Gaps (SIPAG), access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities, construction of road Malones Babayongan Road, Dalaguete, Cebu. For the major categories of work and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. For the key personnel requirements and the minimum major equipment requirements. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 214 calendar days, including predetermined unworkable days of 7 calendar days and 28 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the shared screen. For the last project, contract ID 24HG0068, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Construction of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Poblacion, Dalaguete, Cebu. The major categories of work and similar categories of works is shown on the screen. Please refer also the screen, the key personnel requirements, and the minimum major equipment requirements. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 120 calendar days, including predetermined unworkable days of 4 calendar days and 16 number of Sundays. The bill of quantities is shown on the screen.
Morning. We'll proceed to requirements in bidding documents. Documents to be submitted by the bidder for infrastructure projects. We have technical components, Class A legal documents. Number one, valid PhilJIPS registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Also, Class A technical documents. Number one, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Number two, statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid except under conditions provided under the rules. Number three, special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registrations for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Number four, original copy of bid security if in any form, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. Number five, organizational chart for the contract to be bid. Number six, list of contractors, key personnel, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foreman to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. Number seven, list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreement supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the project as the case may be. Number eight, original duly signed omnibus sworn statement OSS and if applicable, original notarized secretary's certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. So moving to Class A financial documents, the prospective bidders' computations of net financial contracting capacity, NFCC. Class B documents, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint ventures is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GVA in the instance that the bid is successful. Financial components. Number 1, original and duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. Number 2, original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Number 3, duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. Number 4, cash flow by quarter. Important reminder, any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the above-mentioned checklist is a ground for outright rejection of the bid. Any questions, comments from bidders? Wala? No question?
Okay.
No question?
Ano?
Online.
Online. Sa online. Wala.
So, no questions. So, proceed to other matters. Hmm. Okay, good morning once again. So we'll proceed to important memorandums and others. So what you see on the screen is the memorandum with subject Department of Labor and Employment, Dulles Labor Advisory number 6, series of 2023, regarding the construction safety and health program, duly signed by Ador G. Canlas.
So, excuse me po, in addition sa regarding sa submission sa CHSP, we have a new DO 12, series of 2024. So, ang previous DO, which is DO number 35, series of 2021, katong regarding sa katong COVID nga time, girebook na siya. So, back to ano na siya, back to ano na siya na sa second paragraph, kanang second paragraph, kuha ko, it is emphasized that the DPWH approved CSSB duly received by the DOLE shall form part of the requirements for the processing and approval of contract. So, pag pag-issue og notice of award, muhimo si contractor o CSSP i-submit dire for evaluation. John, Sir John, ang kuan nato dili na sa tamo kuan og contract kay nakabutang man diha nga kuan siya dili ta mo process o dili ta mo approve sa contract kung walay duly received sa DOLE. Oo. Kay gitan-aw po na mo ang requirements, ina ni siya.
Ang notice to proceed, mayroon mang timeline sa
Dili ana ni siya. Ayaw sa ana ni siya ang kuan niya. Paghatag og notice of award sa contractor, si contractor maghimo din atong CSSP without the contract and ATP. Inyo ang evaluate, permahan naman ni si ma'am na may approve pa na, di ba? Oo. Pagkahuman, iska di kita na may mo email. I-email para mo i-receive nila. Mo receive raman si DOLE. Lacking lang siya, dili na siya mo concord. Nakabutang madiha nga duly receive lang siya for the contract. So pag nanay duly receive si contractor mo, submit nila sa tuwa. So that time nga mo hatag na mo contract agreement ang implementing office. So nanay contract agreement, nanay NTP. So pwede na din siya submit sa contract sa DOLE para sa concurrence siya. So ba-concord na siya, that time ayan na po para siyang billing. Inana ang proseso kay ngano mang sa laing regional office makasubmit man og duly receive ang kuan ang kontraktor. Kay klaro man kay din na maigo man ta kay sa last 2019 Sir Iyas gipangitaan ko ana findings sa siya. Ngano wala ta ka kuan kay naalagi sa muwa nga kanang kuan kana usa siya nga mo pa-receive tang kontraktor o kanang CSSP sa DOLE wala man giingon diha nga concord receive raman ang concord gipangay raman siya pag magkuan na sila mag-bill so aya raman makabil ang kontraktor og nanay NTP di ba so pwede na siya makapakuan so pag mo kuan man na mo reply man na si kuan si DOLE sa email nga kuan muna na siya nga kanang it is received please submit the following lacking documents so muna siya contract so that time nga mo submit na sila to kuan na siya kana for kana concurrence na siya sa kuan di ba mura smooth raman ang kuan so diri sa inyo kay kamo may evaluate dili niyo pangayuan kanang contract agreement og NTP para makakuan sila makapareceive ta ha muna na siya kuan karon muna ato ang kanang murag procedure ba kay kung ato diri para sa pangayo contract agreement dili sila ka kuan di ba nang gud klaro gud na department order man na niya wata ni follow kay gitan-aw po nako sa kuan sa katong sample nga gikuan sa contractor nga checklist kay no walay award of course award gina siya dili mag nato ta bangayog ano walay award wa po ringon diha nga dili taga ano award contract man ang kuan or man siya pero dili ta mo kuan og NTP kay NTP pinakaulahin gud siya so pwede na siya ikuan kuna na contract of course na NTP ang purpose ra man NTP paribawan nila nila pa sa 50% or wala di ba wala ilang kuan ato ra man gikuanan akong gikuan ako nga dili ta mo hatag contract agreement nung ta kung walay kuan duly receive di ba dili man siya lisod di man siya kuan di ba dali naman siya kuan nun ha pero dapat lagi nga kanang kuan kanang mo submit dayon ang kontrakto niya ma-evaluate niya dayon kuan din bahala na lang kanang dili gyud siya bahala kanang okay ra gyud siya nga wala pa contract agreement og kanang NTP kay required man siya sa contract ang kuan ha pag kuan na kanang sana siya kanang i-process na siyang kuan mo na to nga kanang magsabit ta tag approve contract agreement og NTP for concurrence na siya bali dili mo kuan og advance payment og walay concord ano siya mura na additional kuan
pa-comply. Hindi sila
sige
Okay, let's proceed. So Please take note also of Department Order 127, Series of 2018, for the strict compliance of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Please take note that all bids and awards committees, central, region, districts are hereby directed to strictly apply, among others, during the conduct of post-qualification award of contract, the following guidelines. During post-qualification, the BAC shall determine the bidder's compliance through, number one, verification and validation of the bidder's stated competence and expertise, including the declared single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract being procured. Number two, verification of competence and experience of the bidder's key personnel to be assigned to the contract as against the minimum requirements under the bid data sheet. Number three, verification of availability of commitment and or specific inspection and testing for the required capacity and operating conditions of major equipment units to be owned, leased, under purchase by the bidder for use in the contract under bidding. Number four, checking the performance of the bidder in its ongoing government and private contracts. If any of these ongoing contract shows, letter A, a reported negative slippage of at least 15% in a single contract, or letter B, a reported negative slippage of at least 10% in 2 or more contracts. Letter C, failure of the contractor to commence repair works on ongoing contracts within 7 days and to complete them within 30 days after receipt of the procuring entity's notice of defects and deficiencies. Or letter D, failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificate of acceptance within 30 days and to complete the works within 90 days after receipt of the procuring entity's notice of defects and failures. Or letter E, substandard quality of work as per contract plans and specification. Or letter F, unsatisfactory performance of the contractor's obligations as per contract terms and conditions at the time of inspection. Or G, letter G, liquidated damages currently imposed on the contractor. Number 5, the result of the contractor's performance evaluation system, CPES, should also be considered by the concerned BAC in determining the responsiveness of the contractor's bid before any award of contract can take place, as stated in item 12.5 Annex E of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. If the BAC clarifies any of these deficiencies to be due to the contractor's fault or negligence, the agencies shall disqualify the contractor from the award for the procurement of infrastructure projects. Duly signed by Mark A. Villar, Secretary. So moving forward, so please take note of Department Order 17, Series of 2015, which indicates the 3-strike policy in the procurement of contracts for infrastructure, works, goods, and consulting services. Okay, to further strengthen the integrity of the competitive bidding process, the following instructions are hereby issued pertaining to the implementation of the 3-strike policy of the DPWH against violation of Section 69.1.I of the Implementing Rules and Regulations IRR of Republic Act number 9184. Please take note that the validations enumerated in the said Department Order number 35, which are considered as acts that tend to defeat the purpose of public bidding under the 3-strike policy, are hereby amended to read as follows. Letter A, a bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidder, or withdrawn from the bidding, or submitted a letter of non-participation, or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by the Bids and Awards Committee concerned. We have letter B, a bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the BAC concerned. Letter C, a bidder submitting insufficient defective documents such as insufficient insufficient bid securities, and other deficiencies. Letter D, other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of public bidding as determined by the concerned BAC, provided that these acts have been indicated or discussed in the instructions to bidders, bid bulletins, notices, minutes of pre-bid conference, or other similar instruments. Each offense by a bidder referred to in section 69.1.I of the IRR as stated in the said DO 35 consists the 3 violations or 3 strikes within a period of 1 year starting from the day of the first strike for all procurement by all offices of the DPWH. Number 4, every time a bidder is observed to have done any of the 4 acts enumerated in item 1 of this DO, the chairperson of the BAC concerned shall immediately serve a written notice to the bidder informing him of his act, and giving him 5 days to show cause why he should not be sanctioned under this DO for committing an act which tends to defeat the purpose of public bidding under the 3-strike policy of the DPWH. Based on the verified 3-strike reports received from the BACs, the procurement service, in coordination with legal service, shall recommend to the DPWH secretary for approval the following administrative sanctions on the airing contractors for violation of the 3-strike policy. Letter A, for the first violation or strike, a first warning. Letter B, for the second strike, a second warning. Letter C, for the third strikes, which together with the first 2 strikes constitute the first offense against the 3-strike policy, an administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year from participating in any procurement process in any office of the DPWH. We have letter D, for the second offense, the second set of 3 strikes committed by the bidder, an administrative penalty of suspension for 2 years from participating in any procurement process in any office of the DPWH. This is duly signed by Rogelio L. Singson, Secretary. GPBB.
Hello, good morning. For GPBB Resolution number 15-2021, lifting the suspension and the implementation of the mandatory submission of PhilJIP certificate of platinum registration and membership in competitive and limited source bidding, amending section 8.5.2, 23.1A2, 23.3, 24.1A2, and 24.3.3, 34.3, and 54.6 of the 2016 revised IR of RA 9184. Items 4G1 and 5D1B, as well as Appendix A of Annex H. Therefore, items 4 and 5 and 6 of the guidelines for the use of the government of the Philippines official merchants registry, and item 1 of section 8 and 9 of the 6th edition of the Philippine bidding documents for goods and infrastructure projects. Then another GPB resolution number 16-2020 approving the circular on the guidelines in the preparation of the simplified bidding documents for goods and infrastructure projects and submission of the required forms for the procurement of goods, infrastructure projects, and consulting services with related amendments to the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of Republic Act number 9184. And Ini, wala yung comment mo? Kamusta? Wala yung Zoom participant. Mag-comment ako?
May pangutangan din sa libro. Isa din i-submit. I-submit ang libro na to sa doon.
Sa SSP.
CCHP sa doon.
Pagka-evaluate na sa una niya, pero si Juan na.
Submit dito sa una. Karon ibalik nag-submit dito.
Oh, concurrence. Concord mo na.
Email ra.
Oh, email ra.
Pero karon
Dili,
Yung
email ra.
pwede sa email.
email ra gyapon.
Oh, email ra. Wala pa nang
Okay, so-
ang gikuan nang gud sa una man gud kung imo tong DO na to 35 na sa bitang during sa COVID na pwede na ta mo bayad nagaylo ba mo bayad bisa gulay comfort. Karon gibalik na nila nga dili gyud bisa sa advance payment dili ta pwede mo bayad
Wala i-receive.
dili receive
Concord yun.
dili receive sa
Sa contract.
dili ta mo pata ko contract agreement kita mo process ang ganang mo ako contract kung wala ang duly
Receive.
pero during sa advance payment kung wala yung
Concord.
na siya. So
So mo-reply na to sila through email ko.
ay nagman mobile ang doctor pag na NPP
ang-
nang kuha na restart na di ba?
Ang ilang concord through email sa nato iba ay padala. Ang ilang kuha ni contractor
Submit.
no.
Submit. Submit yun sa kuha.
Na pay is na
Okay.
mag-pay at para already
Or
approved please
itong-
para na sila please kanang kana sa get your kuha na please kanang ganing address ang to rin kuha din ta inform na sa contractor na ano
Okay, sa una gud personal mo na itunol dito sa contractor.
Pero kay kanang kuha naman ang kuha mo ko paper kanang paper na dili ko daghan magdug siguro dito to.
Papuno sila dito sa papel gyud.
Mas dali po siya. Mas dali na makakuhaan kay pag-email ka ko mag-email, ang umat na ang duli mo reply dahil inadi or pagkaugma. So, nagkato ilang reply, good as receive na nila. Diba? Kaya na lang, ilan naman i-acknowledge na to ang
Sabi
email.
na ko personal gyud nila ihapon sa pod kay sa una personal man na.
Hindi na. Alam ko na ito nga, pagka-receive ta, so, saan na ito ang i-email, sa i-submit ko wala ko scan. So, niya ako lang to, kung dili po sila mo kuhan, katong ba mo na, dili ato na usbon ang kuhan na, dili sa tuwa, dili ta mangita ko sa bilin ko in para mapirmahan ni DE, para mapa-scan, para makakalin tayo.
Importante na sila ma-receive dito. Kaya himo day contract.
Yes.
Dayon for para ma-concord iapas na tong MPP o contract.
Oo. O ko na under ko namin yung sila nga kasi na laing documents sila pa tao no na sila na question sa kanang format nito wala siya ko na ito ana siya kung hindi sa pero at least dili pa sila basta kung dito na mag-receive data sa ng productivity what is mo sila nga kung hindi ako ano na yun kasi tayo one day na
Abi na ko ang personal na sa tono ang libro na sa ko dito.
dili na.
Wala na akong
So,
pangutana.
ako lang ani nga, di mo dahil
So,
si contractor, sila ang,
Ang submission through email gyapon.
kita lagi ako may kuhan, di para mas dali. Di ba? Dali na,
Ibalik ko sa unang ihatod yun.
Dali naman kay, bili man ito ganahan ang duli kay,
Mapuno gid sila ito sa papel.
Tipo po mga tao.
So,
Bigay pa sila sa kanang kuhan ba? Awat ko mga face to
Face
face
to
na.
face.
Magdali pa ko ng email doon. Di ba? Ato lang ani na pagkakuan na yun, pagka-email din tao kuan. Mulit kay pere na huli. Wala na siya. Ato mga din ato kuan. So mga kung explain na ko si kuan kay sinulit ang dipindi ko kuno siya sa kuan bila na sa checklist. So tingnan kung siya dito yung checklist nga sa checklist. Diyan na ni mo no? Diyan. Oh, iyan na.
napa si Adi, hindi i-close pang Adi. Nakakuan ra ba?
Okay,
Any comments?
any comment and without any queries on the participant na
Yes.
at exactly 10, 11, 12 in the
7.
morning,
7.
Huh?
7.
O sa-
11, 7 in the morning, I adjourn this activity, the private conference.